Hello YouTube, this is Rue with Exponentially Geek. This is another Terribad review. Today we're looking at RPG Machine Knight by Kemco. You can get it for free on the Google Play Store. It's a JRPG in the traditional sense where there is Dragon Quest style combat, a level up system, and a sphere grid system similar to Final Fantasy X. So you can see I'm tapping through a lot of dialogue. The first issue I have with this game is the story is incomprehensible and there is an excess of dialogue. Seriously, you will find yourself, even if you're tapping at the fastest possible rate you can handle, you're going to end up doing it for 2-3 minutes on average. So you can see I'm going through this as fast as I can. And either way, even if you do actually manage to listen to the dialogue, you're going to find yourself confused as hell. This game has an awful localization, and you'd be hard-pressed to make any sense of it. So the introduction here is actually something I've seen before, because I've beaten this for the sake of the review, of course. I knew it was a pretty awful game as I was playing it, but there is a New Game Plus feature, so that is an upside if you really do want to see everything in this game. For completionists, this is a pretty good game. So as we start the story here, Frayne, who is a messenger of this machine kingdom of Shetzheim, has to go talk to a higher up in this new world that they found. And it turns out pretty quickly that his kingdom is actually trying to raid this place to steal its energy source, which is essentially like godstones or crystals. Paul, as you just saw there, is actually the guy, kind of the acting king. So let's show off some of the combat here. As you see, Dragon Quest style combat. All-in uses the whip there, which attacks multiple enemies. You do have healing skills. Bell is usually your dedicated healer. I had Frayne have a couple of healing skills too, but for the most part, everyone kind of has access to everything because of the sphere grid / class system, which they call the Machina grid. Dungeons are very boring and bland. They're very large maps, and they're filled with these materials that you can get here, which we're going to come back to in a minute. Materials essentially are useless, though. So there's also one-time use chests, as you see, I already got that one. Up, a combat. Oh, I guess I'll just use this extremely overpowered attack, because, you know, sword attacks tend to be extremely strong in RPGs, JRPGs. I always wondered why axes or things like that have never been like a main thing for most main characters in JRPGs. I guess swords are just generally more heroic. Oh wow, broke the damage limit there, right? So, as I was saying, there's materials you can pick up for either monster drops or in dungeons, and they're used for this crafting system. So I go to the crafting guy here, and I'm gonna go try to craft some new weapons, or upgrade my current ones. Oh wait, I can't do it. I can oh wait, no, I don't have the materials for that one. Or for that one. Huh. Well, what about armor? Nope. Okay. I guess the crafting won't be really something I get involved in here. Yes, indeed, crafting is pretty much pointless in this game. You are given a bunch of machine guides that essentially allow, or I believe they're called guides of manufacturing, and they allow you to, they teach you how to upgrade your current equipment or turn it into new equipment. But I spent hours grinding for the stuff, and I found that it's actually just better in 99% of the cases throughout the game, not just at endgame, but throughout the whole game. It's better to just use your money to buy things from the next towns. Most of the time, towns will have the same equipment that you could create, but for significantly cheaper than if you were to craft it. So it ended up being completely useless. You can see me here going into one of the last towns in the game and going up to the merchant, who is just a standard coin to item merchant. And you can see right there, he's got the Fafnir blade, which I took 5 hours to craft. All the stuff that I was just about to craft, it's right there, available for free. So there is basically no point. And also, there is an excess of money in this game. I never found myself short on money. So, honestly, you'll probably end up finding yourself grinding once in a while. Here's a few screenshots showing off some of the more ridiculous things in the game. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Hey, and while you're sitting at your computer, you might as well check out expgeek.wordpress.com for geeky news, reviews, and more.